Good afternoon, Shane from DIY Retro Arcade. Today I'm going to show you how to wire up our Raspberry Pi Power Kit. What this does is it allows you to power everything off of one main power supply versus using a surge strip and a bunch of separate power adapters. Whenever you do that, a lot of times you're going to get feedback through the speakers. Being you have more than one power supply, it just creates issues. So in order to do this, it's very straightforward and it's very easy to do. You'll have your power supply is your main component, your EMI wire to the power supply, and the EMI filter. This is going to be your master power switch that will kill power to the cab if you turn it off or on. And of course this will plug into the wall. So in order to hook this up, it's very straightforward. You'll take your power supply and your EMI switch will hook onto your ground, your neutral, and your line onto these three ports. So you'll take this cable right here and you'll hook it up here first. On this side right here with no sticker is your neutral. This is your line and this is your ground. The color of the cables don't really matter which ones you use where. The only thing that matters is where you hook it at on the actual power supply. So you have to stay consistent. So let's use, typically everyone uses the yellow green for the ground. So we'll put that there. And then again, no sticker is going to be your neutral. So we'll hook the brown to it. And this is going to be your line side. And we'll hook the blue to it. So now all that matters is whenever you're wiring this up is, again, that you hook the wires correct to the power supply. Your yellow and green, again, was the neutral. Was the ground. So it'll go right here. Tighten that up. And your blue wire was the line. So put it right there under the L. And your brown wire was the neutral. We'll put it right here. And tighten those down. And that is all there is to it. So this will plug into the back of the cab somewhere. You'll have to cut a hole. We'll send you a jig to make it a little easier to cut. This will go in and mount to the back of the cab. This will go to the wall. This is your on and off switch. This is the main power switch that will kill the power to the entire cab. Now, to actually hook this to the Pi and the other components, all you'll need to do is use the included pigtails. Let's hook up the 5-volt line first. If you'll notice on the front of this power supply, you have 5-volt, you have ground, and 12-volt. So we're going to do the 5-volt first. You'll hook the red wire under the 5-volt, and then the black wire will hook to the ground. Actually, let me tighten that up. It's hard to do it with only two hands. So let's hook that in, and then we'll hook the 5-volt in, the red wire to the 5-volt side. Tighten that up. So that is now hooked in, and this gives you a 5.5 by 2.1 standard connection out. Now let's hook up the 12-volt. The 12-volt will hook up the exact same way. Your ground wire goes first, the black. Put it under the ground. Then put the red wire underneath the plus 12 volt. We use one pigtail for everything. If we had the correct color wiring, the plus yellow, the plus 12 volt would be yellow. But like I said, we use the same color wire, so that way we only have to have one cable versus two. So this gives you now two outputs. You have your 5 volt here, and you have your 12 volt here. So all you need to do, for example, to hook this into your Raspberry Pi is to use the included adapter, which is your 5.5 by 2.1 to USB-C. Take this, plug into here, and then this right here will plug directly into your Pi. Like so. If you need it to run distance, we include 2 of the extension cables. You can plug the extension cable in first to this and then run it up and plug that together. We also include a splitter. This will more than likely be used more on the 12 volt side. So you can hook that in right here, and then that'll give you 3 12 volt legs. And then you can use the extensions again and go to where you need to go. Like if you was going to hook your amp up that's 12 volt, all you would do is, again, it's hooked into the 12 volt side, and plug that in. And then run this up to the marquee, the LED buttons, or whatever you're trying to do. The kit comes with 2 of the extensions and 1 3-way splitter. Kind of get an idea of how you're going to run your wiring, because you may need to order more extensions or you may need to order more splitters. The kit comes with the basic of what most people will use. If you need more than that, then like I said, the links to the splitters and all that are on the listing itself, so you can easily find them. And if you have any questions, hit us up direct. Thank you.